My name is Brian Johnson, and I'm a member of Council 1416 in Twin Falls, Idaho. I'm also a physician, and I wanted to be a doctor really since I was very young. I just felt that calling to be able to help people.
My name is Jo Johnson. I'm also a physician. Once I joined the church, it really changed the way I looked at medicine. God's the great healer, and I just get to be a part of that.
We've been married for 33 years now. We started trying to have a family, but found out that we weren't able to. The options that we were offered really didn't fit with Catholic teachings. We got connected up with an adoption agency in Denver and started the process. I was at work at the time, and when I pulled into the driveway, Jo was waiting for me at the garage door in tears. She had gotten a call from the adoption agency and let us know that a birth mother had just had a baby.
That really hit us. Could this be the one that's our child?
After we pulled out of the parking lot of the hospital, we had to stop and cry for a little while because it had finally happened, and there was just so much joy in that moment.
I think we've been pretty open with our adoptions and really embracing those moms, wanting them to have every reassurance that their child is loved and cared for. We did pursue the second adoption.
When he was first born, Jack ended up being in the intensive care nursery. He was starting to have some seizures. We had nurses asking us, "Are you really going to want to go through with this?" That baby was our baby. Jack is our second oldest. So now we have 7 children, and they range in age from 14 all the way up to 23. Well, I've been a knight for over 20 years now, and it was really just a great experience to start connecting with other men who had the same heart of service and the same Catholic values.
They really incorporate families in all that they do. I had this desire to provide some medical care in Mexico, and so I wrote the Sisters of Charity and said, "This is who I am, and this is why I'm writing," and I flew out there and began setting up a medical clinic. In the clinic, I work with a lot of autistic kids or kids who have such severe learning disorders.
The sisters had had this dream for quite a while of having a large play structure. The whole family went down there for that trip to get that play structure built. We built a large solar canopy that went over the area where the kids played. Underneath the solar canopy, the sisters asked us to install a wheelchair swing. We also set up a system where they could have some backup power.
Get out and serve others and see others and be God's hands and His feet and His ears and love the people around you.
Jesus never told us that life here would be great. When you follow where He's leading you, He'll be there through the hard times, through the sorrows, through the joys, and through the beautiful times.